All right. Let's get this thing started. What's up, JB? How you doing today? Welcome in, viewers. All three of you right now. Welcome in. What is this? Microphone, no signal. Baloney. All right. Anyways, I just entered a trade here. I'm currently in on FET. I think FET is about to do something really nice. And I think it's going to be big. Like a 35% move to the upside. I just jumped into this trade. We are currently in here like swimwear. I got in right about here. So within the last 30 minutes, entered in 35x long. And we're going to see how this thing pans out. But I'm going for the gusto. Going for 38.52. Looking for this 618 golden retrace to play out. Hopefully it only takes a day, hopefully. But this thing's just getting started, so if anybody decides to copy it, good luck to you. Good luck to me. We're out here just trying to get an extra $1. Maybe an extra beer. Yo, what's up, Crypto Cruise? How you doing? The Porky Pump. Oh, goodness. Huh. Looks like YouTube changed up on me again. I'm seeing you guys' @ names. That's news. Somebody liked one of my TikToks. Let's go. We're getting TikTok famous. Not really. Not even close, actually. Just a little something to say. But yeah, so that's the trade that I'm currently in. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on over there. Whoa. What did I just do? Okay. Checking out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin on the daily. Anybody who decided to look at my video I made, you guys could know my absolute thoughts here. But it does look like we are maintaining an uptrend. So this uptrend doesn't matter anymore. Let's get rid of it. This uptrend is still intact. We're doing good. We're doing things. We're hanging on to 86,900 also. This is great. We did get oversold, so I am thinking we're going to see some upside. I am basically looking at the 618 golden retrace for now, $109,000. Looking pretty darn decent for that. Let's go into liquidation heat map, and they are getting liquidated everywhere. Looks like the shorts are getting taken out, but quick little refresh is showing us we do have a bunch of liquidity sitting to the upside. However, a lot of longs are starting to come in. They already took out $107 million in longs. And who knows? Maybe they decide to get a little nasty tonight and take out more. But that's something we just got to mentally prepare for. Weird price action could come overnight. Looking at the weekly, definitely taking out a bunch of liquidity. Nice. Love to see it. It looks a little 50-50-ish on the liquidity. Up and down. Now let's go ahead and look at the monthly because we are about to close out the month and this is a shorter trading week. Holy smokes. If we can manage to get up to 112,000, this could be wild. Absolutely wild. Tons of liquidity sitting into the upside. We have just devastated the longs all month and that's all it's showing. Uptrend before the pump ends. It would be nice. It would be nice. If the uptrend held, it would be really nice. But we're just going to take it day by day, liquidity by liquidity. And currently speaking, if they wanted to, they could steal over $108 million because we are pretty darn close to that $87,000 level. And if they decide to get real McNasty with it, could go down to 85,114. Would not be fun to see all the long liquidations because that would force the price down heavily. Anyways, that is Bitcoin in a nutshell right now. We're just looking to see how high we can go. Looking at our 4-hour time frame, we could see a little bit of chop. We could see it retrace a little bit. And another problem that I'm having here is the fact that you have higher RSI right now than you did back here. That's not a good look. We need to clear this in order to start playing the game of, oh, it's a new uptrend. So, otherwise, this is looking a lot like a bear flag, and I would be looking to short it. So if we do break this little uptrend here, we got to first look for the 618, and then see if we make a higher low, see if we make a double bottom. Who knows what they're going to do? But the liquidity will guide us in the right direction. And right now, it looks like if they really feel like it, they could take a lot of liquidity to the downside. So let's hope they don't do that. Let's all hope and pray this is not a bear flag. For the bearish take, if you are feeling bearish out there today, you could see prices getting as low as $75,717. That wouldn't be fun to see. That would actually be devastating. So let's hope not. Let's hope not. Moving on, we got Ethereum. Ethereum catching some bids. Nice to see it. What is this green line? Oh, one of our uptrends here. Looks like we are back testing it as support after we fell through it. Interesting look. Interesting look. I have these two zones here as like little bounce zones. But, of course, there's going to be somebody saying, hey, we're oversold here, and we were not oversold here. Hidden bullish divergence. Continuation to the upside is what the expectation would be if this is hidden bullish divergence, because that is a really big discrepancy here. That is huge. So, just so you all know, the hidden bullish divergence, that's a 24% gap from the low to the current low and being oversold. So that is quite bullish in itself. I know a lot of people probably aren't pointing that out, but hey, here we are. Here we are. Good evening, Bernard. How you doing? How you doing? On the pullback, we also hit the 618 golden retrace, so we can get rid of this. We did it. We did it. Now we're just looking to see where we could go back up to. And if the stars align, 4,076 would be our target. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we get a double bottom or not. We'll see if Bitcoin decides to rain on our parade. We're just sitting back waiting and hoping at this point. Waiting and hoping for some better days. But death cross incoming. Death cross incoming. Alrighty. Moving on from Ethereum, we have Solana. So Solana here. Beautiful touch at that 125 level, holding on to a very weak daily level of support that was acting as support back here. We wicked below it, and now we're popping back up. So we could see a rally all the way up to $200, maybe even get up to this 203.26 level at the 618. We will see how it goes, but hey, catching some bids. Nice to see. It's nice to see. Death cross has formed, so we really have to see how the price interacts with that 174 before we can really get bullish. So yeah, we're sitting back, we're waiting. The daily stochastic does not look great, but we did get oversold, which is nice. And that 4 hour, you're doing the same thing. You're putting in higher RSI with lower prices. That could be bad. That could be really bad. If the market turns around, it's going to have a lot of, possibly that 113 getting touched. Possibly. But, you know, tons of bullish divergence. People have been buying into this dip. We'll see if they have enough to push the price up or not. We'll see. We'll see. Let us all pray. We'll pray together. Anyways, moving on from Solana, we got Doge. So Dogecoin. Pull it out to the daily. Now, Dogecoin on the daily. This thing actually doesn't look that great. We're getting a very sharp spike on the stochastic RSI. We fell below the 14-cent level that was acting as a support back here. So, naturally speaking, this could be a bearish backtest on a weekly level that was supposed to act as a support. Really needs to get back above 15,395 before you can start getting truly bullish on this thing. But I'm kind of interested to see what it does. What is going on with my watch list? Oh, my watch list got all sorts of funky. God damn it. Last. Just shuffled everything around. It's terrible. Anyways, I'll have to fix this later. This is going to bother me. I don't even know how it's categorizing it. Frustrating. Anyways, so yeah, Dogecoin, maybe it sees some love, maybe it doesn't. We really got to get above that 15,395 level before we can say anything nice about it. Otherwise, we're looking for 11 cents to get tested. 4 hour really wants to go down. 4 hour really wants to go down. It will reset eventually, so keep your eyes open for that. It will reset eventually, but your 1 hour is trying to fight really hard to try and get above that 15,395. So let's hope the bulls got enough to push it up. Let's hope they got enough. Anyways, moving on from here, we got XRP. It's right there. XRP. Ugh, annoyingly caught bids. Damn it. Damn it. We got really close to the 1618 at that 176 level. Didn't quite touch it, but that's fine. It was alphabetized, my watch list manually. Not sure if there is a way to do it automatically. Interesting. I told you, Porky, you told me everything, apparently. You told me. Alright. So, right now we could go up a bit further, but I'm thinking that 233 level should get tested soon. If it does a continuation to the upside, I mean, tons of upside. We could see this thing getting into like 438, I think is what I said in the past. Something like that. Let's see. 431 to 515 if this turns into a continuation to the upside, which would be wild. But I don't trade this thing. I think it's garbage. You all can do what you like with your own money. Death Cross already happened, by the way. That's kind of cool. Either way, the relief rally is on. Moving on, we got FET. Oh, we already looked at FET. I'm going to take a look at it one more time, see if it's actually moving. Not doing much. Not doing much yet. Not doing much. So, moving on from FET, because we already looked at it before. Sui is somewhere on this watch list, and it got all jumbled. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There it is. Sui. So, Sui had a nice setup. I posted about it inside the Discord. What I'm looking for is a nice little test at this 244 level. We caught the bounce. I don't know if they're going to try and go for the confirmation low back down at 137.28. They could. They could. Mentally prepare for that. But I would look for a 618 coming all the way up to 236 to 244. Who got wrecked for shorting? Get ready. The short's about to get wrecked again. Audio's choppy? My audio's choppy. Are you being serious? Who got wrecked for shorting? Get ready. The short's about to get wrecked again. Audio's choppy? My audio's choppy. Are you being serious? I don't hear the chop. I'm sorry. I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Yeah, you know, the shorts were getting wrecked. I mean, I made tons of money to the downside. I switched over to longing. We're making money again. You know, you gotta just flow like water. This market will shift on you quickly. So you just gotta be able to adapt to whatever you're seeing. Yeah, we can look at Pepe for you, by the way. We can check it out. We can check her out. We can check her out. If you're a part of the Discord, there's an audio delay. I can see which is new. No, there's always been an audio delay. Just kind of helps with the bit rate and things. Helps a lot, actually. I know Pepe's on my list. Here it is. Alright. Helps a lot, actually. I know Pepe's on my list. Here it is. Alright. You hear me hit the mic when I'm writing? My mic's over here, right here. Hold on, you guys can actually hear when I'm like writing and stuff? I know Pepe's on my list. Here it is. Alright. You hear me hit the mic when I'm writing? My mic's over here, right here. Hold on, you guys can actually hear when I'm like writing and stuff? I know Pepe's on my list. Here it is. I don't know, I don't hear it. I don't hear it. Porky loves Pepe. I'm pretty indifferent on it. Pretty indifferent. I don't mind it because it's a meme coin. I never tried to be anything else. Bump your table, yeah. Oh boy, I'm dying just a little bit every day. Every day, dying just a little bit. I think my FET trade's going south now. Sheesh. We're down 22%. Oh no. Oh no. We're getting stopped out for sure. Getting stopped out for sure. What kind of rejection was that? Jesus. Jeez. That's not good, because that's a bear flag then. Yikes. Might be going a lot lower. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of all this. You are delayed. One of the top coins now. Okay. Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Look at that. Ew. We're getting spam in the live stream? That's crazy. I don't want to bump the table. It's probably going to cause everyone to go into an uproar. They're all going to be angry at me. Alright, so looking at Pepe on the daily, got oversold. Looks like we did lose a level of support, which we kind of wanted to hold on to. Really wanted to hang on to that level of support, but looks like we're about to try and test it again. However, what I'd be looking for right now is just a nice little golden retrace with the rest of the market. So this thing could come up to 642. So Pepe, as soon as it can get its act right, we might see it do another 42% to the upside. Just needs to catch the bids. Needs to catch the bids. Zcash? Sure. Can we check out cash? Sure. Zcash. Zcash and Caspa. I got you guys covered. Don't you worry. Got you covered. So yeah, right now we could see a 42% move to the upside. Just needs to catch the bids, honestly. Looking at our 4-hour time frame, I would wait for the stochastic to come back down. So be careful with this one. You could get a confirmation low, and that could throw off a lot of people. I had that scammer blocked from another channel. Didn't see it until you blocked them. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's wild, the amount of scams that pop up as soon as the market starts moving. So right this moment, we had our last line of defense on support, which we broke back above. Now it looks like we're falling. We do have the hidden bearish divergence going right now, where you have the high, lower high, significantly higher RSI. So now we're seeing, are we going to get a higher low and then get a higher high so we can trend reverse or not? So Pepe right now, we're just kind of sitting on our hands and waiting to see what it does. So hopefully tomorrow brings a lot more upside, because we would be looking at 42% to the upside if it goes. If it doesn't, well, 165 is the target to the downside, and I don't think anybody wants that. I really don't. I don't even have a chance. Porky sees it first. It just appeared by the time. Yeah, I read my chat. I think that's the point of live streams, though, to read the chat. I know a lot of other streamers don't really care. I do. It's all about the service. I'm here to give you guys your service. Anyways, Pepe, I would say wait and see overnight, see what it does, and then make your decisions in the morning. If the Wall Streetians are still in the mood to buy, this thing does have an opportunity of massive upside. So keep it on the watch list. Keep it on the watch list. Zcash. All right, Zcash has had amazing moves. Oh, there it is. ZEC. Zcash has had some amazing moves recently. Let's see if it can keep on going. Going out to our weekly. So weekly is going to be important here. Zcash made an all-time high. Zcash went nuts. You are still in the overbought territory on the weekly. This could take a while. This could take a while. You're still overbought on the weekly. Checking out the daily, though. So your daily, I mean, huge bearish divergence, great. And then this does look like consolidation. Wild. If we can come down and test 373 and hold it as support, phenomenal. That would be phenomenal, because that is your previous all-time high that could act as a support. That would be fantastic. However, checking out our daily time frame here, and we are going to check the trend real quick. So we had this and this. We are now breaking the uptrend. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. What? Zavala about to crash? What? Zavala? What are we playing? Destiny? That's crazy. But yeah, Zcash losing its uptrend, that's a problem in itself. And then, of course, you do have a level that could act as a resistance, even if you rally. Getting back above 647 could be a little tough. Could be a little tough. Let's go ahead and check out our 4-hour. Now, on our 4-hour, does look like we're trying to reset here. If we somehow, some way get some bids to the upside, great. The only problem I have is the fact that you do have these two peaks, significantly lower volume here, lower RSI, and then this third lower low, which could be a sign of resistance in this little zone here. So if that is a resistance, you might see this thing start falling straight down to 373. And I mean like straight down, like it would be fast. So right now the trend does look to be reversing, and it looks to be a really good shorting opportunity. Really good shorting opportunity. Here's the downtrend that you're going to be fighting against. So there you go. Is this because Vitalik guy said something about it on TV? I think it was Zcash. I have no idea if he said anything. I don't pay attention to that guy. I think that guy needs to eat some more and hit the gym, because he is obnoxiously thin. Looks malnourished, honestly. So I just want him to eat. How do you got all them billions of dollars and you're not eating? Oh man. We could see about a 25 to a 27% fall out of Zcash. I mean, kind of wild. Kind of wild. We'll see if we lose the 200 moving average or not. Let's check out our 1 hour. 1 hour is basically saying, hey, we're ready to start rallying with a mildly higher low. You must have been on the 1 minute. Never mind. I thought it pumped. Oh, no. Definitely not on the 1 minute. Yeah, so here's the uptrend that you were holding on the 4 hour, and you fell below. So even if you come up, you're looking for resistance right around this chop zone. If you get up into the zone and you start rolling over, oh man, great shorting opportunity on Zcash. Great shorting opportunity. But Zcash is in danger of falling. So, and it would be a bullish backtest at 373. So I don't think it's that big of a problem. I think it's okay. But yeah, profit taking is happening. Profit taking is happening. All right, Cas. Somebody else asking for Caspa. Caspa moving. Caspa's moving. Didn't quite make it down there, did we? Damn. We hit the 1272 though. At least we hit the beginning of the profit taking levels. That's great. Let's go out to our daily time frame. Oh, we needed to hold this. We needed this level. Let's go. Do you think Bitcoin can go to 102K? Gold Mike, I think it can go to 109. I think is what I said. I think it could go to 109. So, yes, was my answer. Yeah, I do think it could do that. Will it do that tonight or tomorrow? Or I have no idea when. We still could see a confirmation low. It could fall again. I don't know what the market makers are thinking right now. I really don't know, because you know we have a short week in the markets. They could just try and pump this thing just before Thanksgiving, just to, you know, save themselves some grief at the Thanksgiving table. Like, oh, so you invested in that Bitcoin crap, huh? And you know what? They could move it so it doesn't sound so bad. We'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. As of right now for Caspa, since we are catching the bids, no confirmation low, but we do have bullish divergence. So nice bullish divergence on a falling wedge. I like to see it. Right this moment, I would be looking for price to come back up to anywhere between this 87265 and the 99811 levels. Right now, that's all I'm looking for. I'm not getting too greedy to the upside. Not yet. Not until I see that confirmation low or the reset of the daily stochastic. But could see something like an 87 to a possible 115% upside move. Could see it. I just started leverage trading, and I've been going crazy with trading Fartcoin. What is life? Well, Fartcoin gets great volatility. Great volatility. So it makes sense that you would gravitate toward it. I went long on BTC when it made a higher high on the 5 minute. 88K exactly. It's Hulk's fault. Well, thanks a lot, Hulk. thanks a lot for giving great advice. So let's go ahead and recap here. Let's go into the 15-minute. Let's see what we could expect out of Bitcoin tonight. I don't like this. We have a high stochastic on the 1 hour. We are below our 50 simple moving average, and we're in a zone that could be acting as a resistance. So we need to get above that zone. If the market makers are deciding to go after those shorts, this would be a great time for a short squeeze, and we might see prices skyrocket up. But this little zone here is going to be the zone to beat. If we do not break it, we could come back down to 86.9, and that would be perfectly fine. Coming back down there. Going into the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour is pretty low on our stochastic. We're in between our 50 and our 200. If we do get this push to the upside, it would break the 200, and I think we would see a little bit of a launch. We would probably try getting above this chop zone. So then that's where we start looking at, oh, Bitcoin could get some craziness happening, and we get somewhere around here. So maybe like an 8% jump to the upside, which would be phenomenal for longs. Would be absolutely phenomenal. So, I don't know. I'm low-key kind of betting on that. And then especially with the 4 hour having a high stochastic, but RSI just breaking into the bullish control zone, the bulls could do it. And it would catch a lot of the lower time frame traders off guard. So, yeah, I think that's what they're going to try and do. But we'll see. We'll see. If you only look at that 15-minute, you'd be shorting. If you're only looking at the 15-minute, you would probably be going short. But looks like that dip into the bearish control zone was all they needed to try and push this bad boy up. Anybody who's like, oh, see, he's bearish. Bro, I'm sitting in a 35x long on FET. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. You're full of it. All right. Send you the bill if I lose, since you called it on Discord. That's funny. That means you also have to send him the gains if you win. Hey, rules are rules, man. Rules are rules. If you're going to blame him for the bad times, you got to blame him for the good times. All right. Well, nice, easy night. I appreciate you guys. I will maybe be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to rugby training or not. I know that my team has training. I just don't know if I want to go. We'll see. We'll see. But as of right now, I'm bullish. Them's the rules. Yep. As of right now, I am bullish. I think things are going well. Somebody's probably going to ask, oh, most bullish coin of the night. It's probably Co-AI. This thing's already up 10%, and it has a lot of room to the upside, so it's probably this Co-AI thing. Just to hit overhead resistance, it still needs to travel another, like, 45%. Enter at your own risk. But if it does break that, 178.2 is the next target. So anywhere between like 45 and 202% to the upside. You heard it here. I said, hey, it looks pretty decent. And the only reason I'm okay with this is because I'm currently long on FET, and I think FET's about to take a 35% run to the upside. Why wouldn't another AI token go crazy, right? Anyways. Those are my biases. This was the live stream. I'm getting on out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Don't panic on the volatility. But, yeah. Catch you in the next one. See you in the Discord. Oh, and I got our deposit bonus extended on the Buy DeFi world. So, just so you guys can see that right here, it is now extended all the way out until December 8th. December 8th, take advantage of this thing. You guys should definitely play with the house's money when it comes to your trading needs. Anyways, only new accounts will get this done, so use the link in the description down below. We also have great deals going on BloFin and on Weeks as well. So all those things. Just make an account, deposit, enjoy. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Deuces, everybody. Take it easy, sleep well. And say hi to the family.